Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Can you please respond in the chat? Please respond, guys. Right. Yes. Very, very good evening, guys. Very, very good evening. So you can hear me and you can see the screen. All right. All right, so let us start our session here today, guys. So guys, before starting our sessions, as always, let us try to have a very, very small and a quick recap of the concepts which we had covered in our last 2 to 3 days of our sessions, guys. So yes, actually we have started discussing about multi-threading. Before going to multi-threading, we have started discussing about actually what is multitasking. First, we had gone through with multitasking. Yes. First, we had gone through with multitasking, and I told you what is actually multitasking, like performing multiple tasks at the same time by a single processor in order to optimize the utilization of CPU. After that, like we had gone through, I told you, there is two ways, like we can perform multitasking by using two ways, that is by using multiprocessing and multi-threading. Multiprocessing, instead of going to multiprocessing, multi-threading is efficient. Why? Because threads share same address location. Context switching is easy in threads. Inside a process only there will be threads. Process acts as a host for a thread. All these particular concepts we have covered, guys. We have covered. And then I told you we can create a thread in how many ways? Two ways. We can create a thread in how many ways? Exactly. Two ways, guys. Two ways. What are those? By extending thread class, and second one is by implementing a runnable interface. Extending thread class, second one is by implementing runnable interface. And I already told you, like implementing a runnable interface is advisable. Why implementing runnable interface is advisable? Why, guys? Why implementing? Like whenever you are trying to create a thread, it is advisable to create a thread by implementing runnable interface. Yes, exactly. Why? Because we can extend one more class also. But if you're trying to create a thread by using extends thread class, we literally cannot do that. Why? Because Java does not support multiple inheritance. So it is advisable to create extending thread class. It is advisable to create a thread by implementing runnable interface. And after that, we have seen what is the difference between what are the steps which we are supposed to follow whenever we are creating a thread, how to create a thread, how to start a thread, what is the importance of run method, what is the difference between start method and run method, and how to set the name of a thread, how to get the name of a thread, what is the priorities of a thread, what are the ranges, like priorities ranges between 1 to 10. I told you what is the minimum priority of a thread, maximum priority, normal priority, what is the importance of thread scheduler. All these particular concepts we have covered. And yesterday we have covered two more important methods. What are those methods which we covered yesterday, guys? Join method and sleep method. Yesterday we have covered join method and sleep method. Exactly. So today, let us try to start our class by understanding interrupt method, guys. Interrupt method. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me try to create a thread. Okay. EX. Okay. Let me go with implements runnable interface, RUNNA runnable interface. And you know why I'm getting an error. Why? Because runnable is a marker interface. Runnable is a functional interface. Sorry, my mistake. Runnable is a functional interface. Functional interface means there will be only one abstract method. There will be only one abstract method. And what is that abstract method which is present inside the runnable interface? That abstract method is run method. Exactly, run method. So just let me try to override. Guys, you know why I'm getting an error here. Am I right? Like, do you know why I'm getting an error? Why I'm getting an error? You can see that. You can see that why we are getting an error. We are getting an error because we did not implement the abstract method which is present inside this interface. Okay. Now let me try to write that abstract method. Okay. Public void. public void run method like this. Okay, run method, and here open braces and close braces like that. Now inside this, I'll do one thing. Let me just try to write system.out.println. I'm ready to go to interviews. I'm ready to go to interviews. Now just let me go to for loop. Inside the for loop, okay, let me just try to write int I equal to 1. I should be less than or equal to 5, and I plus plus like this. Okay, now system.out.println, system.out.println, this is my plus I plus interview. This is my interview. So let me go to my main method. Now inside my main method, trying to create an object, new class A. I'm creating an object. Let me try to have a reference, please. AOBJ belongs to class A like that. Class A like that. Okay. Now here, let me try to create a thread, new thread, THREAD, new thread like this, and let me try to have a reference. T belongs to THREAD thread class. Now I want to start my thread, T dot start. Okay, now am I going to get my output, guys? Am I going to get my output? No, we cannot get my output. Why will not be getting any output? Why will not be getting any output? Will not be getting an output. Why? Because we did not attach our class object. Okay, let me try to attach our class object here. Now, guys, I'm having a small doubt. Like in the place of 1, can I ask the user to enter the data? Can I ask the user to enter the data? Yes, exactly. Why not? Happily, we can use that. Happily, we can ask that. Like, which class you'll be using? Which class you'll be using? Exactly. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, let me just try to, okay, T dot start. Now, if I execute my program, my output will be right click run as Java application. And yes, I'm ready to go to interviews. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 interview. As simple as this. Now, after 5 interviews, I'm thinking that I got placed. Minimum 5 interviews. After that, I think that, like, I'm assuming that I'll be getting placed. Okay. Now, okay, just let me try to write like this. System.out.println. I got PLACD placed. Now I can RELAX. Now I can relax. Now, guys, I'm using try block, catch, and here exceptable exception E like this. Did you remember yesterday I told you one thing? Did you remember, guys? I told you, guys, kindly please don't worry about this try and catch. We'll be understanding this concept, why I'm using this try block and catch block after completing exception handling. I told you. Did you remember that? Exactly. So right now, I request you, kindly please ignore this, why I am writing like this, and just concentrate on THREAD thread dot sleep 10,000 milliseconds. 10,000 milliseconds means how many seconds? How many seconds? 10 seconds means I am making my thread to sleep for 10 seconds. Okay, guys, I'm making my thread to sleep for 10 seconds. Now, after 10 seconds, system.out.println, okay, time to go to OFFIC, time to go to office. Means, okay, please observe the output right now. I'm executing my program. Right click, run as Java application. I got placed. Now I can relax. Now my thread is waiting for 10 seconds. Am I right or wrong, guys? Now, after 10 seconds, I got my output, that is time to go to office. Is there any disturbance in the sleep of my thread? Is there any disturbance in the sleep of my thread? No, actually there is no disturbance. Happily, my thread went into sleeping state, and after 10 seconds, I got my output. If there is a disturbance, if as of now there is no disturbance, if there is a disturbance, this message should be printed. SYM is someone disturbed, DISTURB, disturbed my sleep. Someone disturbed my sleep. If anyone disturbed the sleep of the thread, if anyone interrupted the sleep of the thread, this message should be displayed. Okay. Now please observe here, right click, run as Java application. Is there any interruption present? No. The thread is happily sleeping like a baby. And after that, we got our output, that is time to go to office. Am I right or wrong, guys? Yes. Now, what I want to do, I want to disturb the sleep of my thread. Means I want to bring back the sleeping thread into running state. Are you understanding me, guys? I want to bring back the sleeping thread into running state. If that is my requirement, I'll be using interrupt method. What is that method name, guys? What is the method name? Interrupt method. So what interrupt method will be doing? Interrupt method will bring the sleeping thread into, tell me, interrupt method will bring the sleeping thread into running state. Exactly. Running state. Now, please observe here, guys. I'm executing my program. Right click, run as Java application. Did the thread went into sleeping state? Actually, it went into sleeping state. No. It went, Umesh. The thread went into sleeping state. Whenever the thread went into sleeping state, immediately interrupt method has acted on that thread. Interrupt method has acted on the thread, and the thread sleep has been disturbed. The thread sleep has been interrupted, and immediately it came back to the running state. Are you understanding me, guys? Now here, guys, here you need to remember one thing. Interrupt method will act only if a thread is in sleeping state. Okay. Interrupt method will act only if a thread is in sleeping state. If there is no thread is in sleeping mode, then interrupt method will wait until the thread went into sleeping state, or else there will not be any impact of interrupt method on your program. For example, just let me try to write like this. Interrupt method. Regarding interrupt method. Interrupt method will act only if the thread is in sleeping state. If there is no thread is in sleeping state, then interrupt method will wait until the thread went into sleeping mode. In entire program, if there is no thread is in sleeping state, then there will not be any impact of interrupt method on your program. Interrupt method will act only if the thread is in sleeping state. Okay. If there is no thread is in sleeping state, if there is no thread is in sleeping state, then interrupt method will wait until the thread went into sleeping mode. In entire program, if there is no thread is in sleeping state, then there will not be any impact of interrupt method on your program. I hope it's clear, guys. Is it clear for everyone? Please have this program for me. Please have this program for me, guys. Please. Go ahead. Until the thread went into terminated state, Mukesh. It's not like time duration. Once the thread came out from running method, then that's it. Once the thread terminated, then interrupt method will not be having any impact. Be fast. Whenever that concept comes, Nilesh, wait for it, please. Very soon. Very soon. Very soon. Understand the code and write. Please understand the code and write. One more minute. One more minute. Okay, I got a question from Suma. That is, if we are having some statements after try block, like after sleep in try block, for example, hi, okay, whether they will be getting executed or not. Suma, did you got your question? Did you got the like answer for your question? Yes, yes. No, no. See, Suma, the reason why we'll not be getting here this output here, Okay, we'll do one thing. For example, please observe here. Please observe here. Now I'll be getting that output. Now I'll be getting output high. Please check. Are you observing this? Right? If we interrupt, we'll not be getting that high like message. Why will not be getting that high? Like later, not right now. Whenever we are dealing with exception handling, I'll let you know. Okay, Amma? Umesh, that's what I'm trying to show this. Yes. Guys, can you see this definition? Interrupt method? Right. All right, guys. I hope it's complete for everyone. I hope it's complete for everyone. Now I'm changing this. Guys, actually, sleep method and interrupt method, both the methods will work parallelly. If you are writing sleep method, you need to write interrupt method. Means if you're writing interrupt method, you need to write sleep method. If you're not having sleep method, interrupt method will not be working on it. Will not be working on it. Okay. So please make sure of that. For example, there will be some situations where we want to bring back the sleeping thread into running state. In that situations, we'll be using this interrupt method. Right. Okay, guys, I'm removing this. Removing this. 3, 2, 1, gone. Now, right now, class A and class B. Okay, let me go with extends thread, and here also I'll be going with extends thread like this. Okay, extends thread like this. Now, class A and class B. Two classes I'm having. Okay, two classes. Now, what I want to do here is, guys, you need to understand this correctly. Please check this. Upendra, you did not complete it, Upendra. Oh my God. Guys, just a second. Upendra, please complete it. Be fast, buddy. Be fast. Please inform me, Upendra. Completed, inform me, okay? I'm waiting. Yes, I hope it's completed. I hope it's completed. Okay. Now let me remove this. Let me remove this. Be fast, guys. Now, okay. Extends 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 thread. Okay. I'm just using extends thread. I can use anyone. I mean, either extend thread class or else implement runnable. No problem. I can use anything. Okay. Class A extends thread and class B extends thread. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to use yield method. Yield method, guys. Y-I-E-L-D. Yield method. Yield method. Okay. Now, what is the use of yield method? Guys, listen to my statements correctly. Yield method. What yield method will be doing, if the current executing thread came across yield method, then the current executing thread will inform to the thread scheduler that it is ready to shift its processor to the other waiting threads which are having same priority. The decision should be taken by the thread scheduler, like whether the current thread should be getting executed or waiting thread to be getting executed. That decision will be taken by the thread scheduler. That is the work of yield method. Did you understand that? I need your response in the chat. I need your response in the chat. Okay. I understand. I understand. All right, guys, I'll do one thing. Let me try to take a small example here. Okay. I'll try to take a small example. Let me take two guys like Anand and Anant. Guys, I'm having ANAND. Anand and ANANTH. Anant. Okay. Two guys. Now there is one more, that is me, Kishan. Okay. Now what I'm doing here, I have invited these two guys like Anand and Anant to my home for lunch. Okay. I have invited Anand and Anant to my home for lunch. Both the guys came. Both the guys came to my home. Now I am serving only Anand. Are you understanding me, guys? I'm serving Anand. I did not serving Anand. So Anand, what happened, after some time, Anand observed that Anant is also there. He recognized, okay, Anant is also there. Anant is also from my same class. So what Anand will be doing, he will inform to me, sir, I can wait. I can wait. No problem. Please serve Anant also. Once his lunch is completed, I can start my lunch again. Are you understanding me, guys? Anand will inform to me, sir, I can wait. Please serve Anant. Like that. Okay. But that decision, whether I need to complete Anand lunch or else whether I need to start with Anant lunch, that decision will be taken by me. Am I right or wrong? Guys, please tell me yes or no. Exactly. Now, here, let us consider Anand as thread 1 and Anant as thread 2 and me as thread scheduler. Thread scheduler, like that. Okay. Now, for example, I don't know which thread will start first. For example, if Anand thread has started, if T1 has started by the thread scheduler, if T1 come across yield method, if T1 come across yield method, then what T1 will be doing, it will inform to the thread scheduler that it is ready to shift its processor to the other threads which are having same priority. It is ready. If you want to shift, you can shift, please. But that decision should be taken by whom? But that decision should be taken by whom? Thread scheduler. Sir, if multiple threads are there, then we don't know. We don't know which thread will start first. Are you understanding me, guys? For example, simply let me try to have public void run method, and here I'm writing for loop. Yesterday we have written the similar kind of program for join method. Did you remember that? Int I equal to 1 and I should be less than or equal to 5 and I plus plus, similar kind of method. And here system.out.println, simply I'm writing class A like this. Okay, now same I'll be trying to write here inside my main method. Let me try to create an object for my class A. New class A like this. I'm creating an object. Let me try to have a reference here. AOBJ belongs to class A like that. And you know that I can call my start method, right? Am I right or wrong? Start method. Now, what I'll be trying to do here, let me just try to write the for loop, and here I'll be writing class B. Class B. Okay. So what is the current executing thread in this method? I mean, in this program, what is the current executing thread? Main, right? Okay. Now, just let me try to execute, right click, run as Java application. So here we are getting our output as like this. Okay. Class B, first main thread is getting executed. After that, class A. Okay. Now, just let me try to use which method, guys? Yield method. Yield method is also a static method, by the way. Yield method is also a static method. Now, guys, please do remember yield method. Main thread will be informing to the thread scheduler that it is ready to shift its processor, but that decision will be taken by the thread scheduler only. So we are not sure that 100% class A will be getting executed or not. See, is class A getting executed? No, we are not sure. If our system supports, then that is another scenario. But join method, what join method will do? 100% join method will shift the thread processor to the other waiting threads. That is the difference between yield method and join method, guys. Did you got it? Do me a favor, guys. Please keep your side heading as yield method. Please keep your side heading as yield method. Can you please just write the first point for me? Just the first point is enough. Please go through the first point. Just write it. Write the first point in your notes, please. Write the first point in your notes, please. Parvesh, we cannot say that. Like, we cannot say that every time class B will be getting executed or not. We cannot say that is what we are dealing with threads, right? Please write the first point, guys, please. Kumar, today's class notes was not posted in Google. Yeah, Kumar, I'll be posting it by today, Kumar. Okay, don't worry. Same, we can go with runnable interface also, Ganesh. No problem. Okay. Okay, I hope it's complete for everyone. I hope it's complete for everyone. Please, can you please have this program for me, please? Please have this program. I believe you can write it by your own. I believe you can write it by your own. Please try, guys. Please try. Uh, just a second. Rupali, see, please don't consider the outputs in thread summa. That's what I already told you, Rupali. Okay. Actually, Krishna, that I mean, you're asking in thread class run is normal method. No, no. Krishna, run is an abstract method in thread class also. It is actually a predefined class, right? It is a predefined class, right? Thread class. So in the Java documentation itself only, they have given run method as abstract method. So please don't think like it is a normal method. Okay. But you will not be having these recording videos, buddy. Okay, guys. I hope it is completed. Is it done? Completed? One more minute. One more minute. One more minute. Go on. Carry on. Carry on. One more minute. Please inform if completed, guys. One more minute. Just one last minute. One last minute. Please be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Right. Yeah. Wait, guys. Everyone should write, right? So that is the reason I'm waiting. Okay, guys. Okay. I hope it's complete for everyone. I hope it's completed. Now, moving on, I'm removing this. Now, guys, we have seen join method, sleep method, yield method, interrupt method. That is very good. Now, guys, I want to discuss a concept known as synchronization. Thread synchronization. Let me try to write some code, guys. Okay. Public public void run method. Just a normal method. Run method. Okay. Now I'm trying to write one more method, void display. Now my question is very simple, guys. Can I call this display method from run method? Can I call display method from run method? Yes or no? Of course I can call. Yeah, I can call. Simply display display method. Am I right or wrong, guys? I can call like this. I'll do one thing. Instead of display method, I'll change this method name as CRITICL, critical critical resource. This is just a method name. That's it. Not more than that. Can I write like this? Guys, I need your response, please. Okay. Now, here, string name, just a second. String name equal to thread dot current thread dot get name method. Can I write like this? What is your opinion, guys? Can I write like this? Okay. I'll do one thing. Please observe here. Let me go to my main method. Inside my main method, I'm creating my class object, class A, equal to obj belongs to class A, like that. Okay. Now just let me try to create a thread. New thread, and here aobj just equal to t1 belongs to thread thread. Now I want to create one more thread also, t2, like this, and let me try to set the name also. t1 dot set name. I'm trying to give the name of the thread as first thread, thread, first thread, and I'll be trying to give the name for second thread as second thread, t2 dot set name, and here I'll be going with SECO and the second thread, second thread, like this. Okay. Now, for example, t1 dot start. Right now, system.out.println name. Tell me what is my output. Just observe and tell me what is my output. Just observe. No need to make it complicated. Please don't think complicated. Simple, very simple. Guys, whenever we are calling start method, you know that every method, whenever we are calling, like whenever we are starting a thread, every thread will execute which method? Every thread, whenever we are starting a thread, every thread will execute which method? Main method, right? Run method. What are you doing? Parvesh? Ravi? Run method here, run method, right? So, run method. Inside the run method, what we are doing? We are calling this critical resource. So, obviously, this method will be executed by first thread. Am I right or wrong? Tell me, guys. Yes? Now our output will be first thread. As simple as this. Now what I want to do, for example, I'll be trying to write for loop. Now inside this for loop, just let me try to write int I equal to 1, I should be less than or equal to 5, and I plus plus. Now here I'm writing system.out.println, system.out.println name has name is executing, executing, and plus I like this. I'll write like this. Okay. Now here system.out.println, I'll write name plus has entered critical, or else name has entered the method. Finally, after this, I'm writing system.out.println name plus has completed its execution. Completes execution. Now, did you understand the code, guys? Can you guess the output? Can you guess the output? I'm just starting only first thread. Please observe and tell me, can you guess the output or not? Please check. Guys, you need to see why only few people are responding, like Manoj, Umesh, Krishna, Asma, Parvesh. What about others? Ravi, that is good. Nikhil, Harika. So guys, okay, I'll show you the output, guys. Please check this. Right click, run as Java application. Are you expecting the same output? Yes or no? Please tell me. Are you expecting the same output? Yes, that is very good. That is very good, guys. That is very good. Okay. For example, if I'm calling t2.start, if I'm calling t2.start, means both the threads I'm starting at the same time. Both the threads. Now can you expect the output? Nope, we cannot. We'll be getting inconsistent output. Am I right or wrong? See, both the threads are trying to act on the same resource at the same time. Am I right or wrong, guys? So here, what is happening, we will be getting inconsistent results. So it is not that much of good, right? So what if, see, I don't mind which thread has started first. Either T1 may start or T2 may start. I don't mind. Any thread may start. I don't mind. For example, if T1 has started first, T2 should at least wait until T1 has completed its execution. Are you accepting with me, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. If we don't, okay, we cannot decide which thread will start first. I understand that. But at least if T1 has started first, thread 2 should wait until first thread has completed its execution. No, if T2 has started first, then first thread should wait until second thread has completed execution. That would be nice. Am I right, guys? In order to do that, in order to achieve this concept, we will be using synchronization. With the help of a keyword, synchronized. Now, guys, I can use synchronization in two ways. I can use synchronization in two ways. A method can be synchronized and a block can be synchronized. Right now, I am synchronizing a method. Entire method I am synchronizing. So it is a, guys, synchronized is a keyword. It is a keyword, okay? Just like abstract, just like static, just like final, it is a keyword. So I can use this keyword to synchronize a method or else to synchronize a block also, right? I'll explain you in the next program, like what to do that, how to synchronize a block. Now, what is actually the synchronization? You know, if we use this synchronized keyword, only one thread will act on this resource. Only one thread will act on this resource. Until the first thread has completed its execution, no other thread can act on the resource. All other threads will wait. All other threads will wait. Are you understanding me, guys? Let me show you the output. You will be getting a little bit more clarity. Tell me first, which thread has executed first? Which thread has started first? First thread. Until the first thread came out from this synchronized block, synchronized method, second thread cannot enter. It will wait. Let me go for one more time. Now, second thread has started first. Guys, are you observing here? Are you observing here? In between, first thread will not go. It will not access. It will wait. It need to wait. It should wait. One thread at a time. Exactly, Umesh. Exactly. Only one thread at a time. Did you understand, guys? Did you understand what is this synchronization concept? Right. Guys, kindly please don't get confused between join method and sleep method. Join method is something different. There, two threads. See, you are not sharing a resource. In join method, both the threads are acting on two different methods. Here, both the threads are trying to act on a same resource. Are you understanding me, guys? Yes. Now, let me try to give you an idea about block also. Class B extends THREAD. Class B extends thread. Now, just let me try to write public void run method. Inside this run method, I am writing synchronized block. I'm writing synchronized block, and I'll be trying to synchronize this instance. And here, simply, I'll be trying to give the same exact code here. Same code, exactly the same code. Please observe here, same code, just like a block. Just like a block. That's it, not more than that. Same code. Now, let me come here, main method. Now, inside this main method, what I'll be trying to do here, let me try to same code I'll be trying to write here also. But instead of class A, I'll be going with class B. BOBJ, here also class B, here also BOBJ. Like this. Okay. Now, if I execute my program, please check this. First thread, next second thread. Sir, what is the difference between synchronized method and synchronized block? Guys, if you want to synchronize an entire method, like all the statements, complete all the statements which are present inside a method, we can use synchronized keyword. Are you understanding me? For example, in a method, you are having 100 lines, guys, 100 lines. You want all those 100 lines to be synchronized. Okay, make your entire method as synchronized. Only you want only some part of lines. Means you just want only like from line number 10 to line number 15. Only those lines only you want to be synchronized. Then we should be going to synchronized block. Synchronized block. For example, if we are trying to write, one more for loop outside, the synchronized block, please observe here. This is first for loop. This is second for loop. Okay. Just let me try to write here. First, I'll write here as first plus, and here, just for understanding purpose, I'll be writing this as second, like this. Now, please observe the output. Right click, run as Java application. Now, see guys, are we getting mixed output here? Yes or no? Yes, exactly. Only the code which is present inside this block will be synchronized. As simple as this. Okay. So synchronized method means entire code will be synchronized. Synchronized block means only some part of a particular method will be synchronized. As simple as this. So according to our programming requirements, we can use that. Okay. This is about synchronization concept. Now, guys, I'll do one thing. I will try to upload this program in our Google Classroom. What do you say? Is it okay? Is it fine? I'll try to upload these two programs in our Google Classroom. Fine, guys? I know you will say okay. All right, guys. Okay. All right. No, why? Because see, I can understand, guys, multi-threading programs, you will be a little bit exhausted when you are writing this code. So I don't want that to be happen. Is it okay, guys, for you? All right, guys. All right. That's it, guys. That's it for today. And we'll be trying to complete our session by Monday, guys. Monday. We'll be trying to complete our multi-threading concept by Monday. Okay, guys. All right. Right, guys. That's it, guys. That's it for today. So we'll be trying to continue our sessions again by Monday. Have a fantastic weekend, and please don't forget to practice. Please practice, guys. Please practice. Okay. Good night, guys. Good night. Yeah, you can join advanced Java. No issues.